in for Ingles. And Clarkson subbed in for Conley. And that one misses.
And looking at Marvin Bagley, the talent is evident. A big man who can go out and get you a double-double any night. Plays with just an infectious energy, too.
Here's Mitchell. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Mitchell finds Hield. Here's Maverick. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Holmes. Can't hit that one. And Utah will come the other way. When it comes to Bagley, one question mark I have is his health. And if he might be injury prone, Graham.
Well, the good news, BA, for him is that he's young. Hopefully he's able to shake off these nagging injuries. Let's face it, the more he's on the court, the more confidence he'll gain. They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to Hield. To the wing, right side. Here's Maverick. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Utah leading. Mitchell with the ball. 43 seconds left to play in the first. Blocked! They retain possession. There's the triple. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Back to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Hield against Gay. Hield with the defensive effort.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
The 3 from Mitchell. No good. Misses at the buzzer. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Jazz out in front. They lead by 7. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And you hear it again and again. The Utah Jazz culture is team.
You got guys who are continuously making.
And Grant, for the Utah Jazz, that's something that's been that way for a long time.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, we forget the San Antonio Spurs modeled their culture after Utah long ago. Now, selfless, team first, and competitive is what they're all about.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Alex Len is out there with Chimezie Metu. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Maverick in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Mitchell misses. The Jazz shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Here's Clarkson. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. The Kings trailing. It's stolen. O'Neal on the wing. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Let's go with a 3. And it's Maverick with a rebound. The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Jazz substitution.
And here in the...
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
And so it's Utah going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very... The Bears checked in for Pinson. So the Utah 5 right now. Ingles and Bogdanovich, your small and power forwards. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Down low. 5 on the clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Here's Halliburton. That one off the back, iron it out.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Heald's checked in for the Kings. And Utah with a change here too. Clarkson's checked in. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
And they get it back. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Sacramento has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Maverick. Back to Thompson. Outside Hield. Over Mitchell. And it's Hield missing.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Here's Maverick. On target from range. 6 points for him.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Mitchell against Halliburton. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Gobert's got 12. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Here's Maverick. Left side Bagley. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by the Jazz.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying...
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaFleur.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV. We have an amazing show for you this week, so let's jump right in.
First up, All-Star and NBA legend Charles Oakley just released a new book, The Last Enforcer, which is a memoir packed with personal stories, but also insight and perspective on the ongoing pursuit of social justice in this.
The dome of the California Capitol building lit up dramatically here at our broadcast location in Sacramento. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and D.A.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, D.A., clearly he wants to make his mark. Thanks for that report. Now, Golden State's starting 5. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. James.
Substitution.
Already exceeding expectations, Greg. Their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Mitchell in the corner, the 3. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now, here's Poole. Covered by Mitchell. Wiggins from outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
To the inside, Mitchell. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And that one's good by Porter.
Coming into the league, Porter didn't have that. Now, after a ton of work, he's a long ball threat.
Holmes trying to free himself up and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. Both free throws good from Maverick. Greg, we heard the rumors early in training camp. This team is a bit torn on their view of MP and how he should be used.
Well, from what I heard, the front office loves him. But the man making the lineup doesn't agree, and it's become a point of contention. You wonder when MP will get a chance as a starter.
To the middle. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Holmes passes to Maverick. And he lays it straight in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Kuminga. Wiggins kicks to Kuminga. Shoots over Len. Kuminga, no good. Here's Maverick. Count it. Maverick's got 6.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Harrison Barnes getting it done for Sacramento. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins spoke about that great dynamic.
The guys on our team love to teach.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota. And he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Kings. Mitchell is out there with Maverick. Then it's Heel. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Medu in at the 4 slot. Over to the wing. Here's Maverick, covered by Wiggins. Here's Maverick, pass to Holmes. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Maverick. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Passes it to Maverick. A 3. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Warriors trail by 11. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective until my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Timeout called the Warriors. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of down.
Substituting on the court.
There's a minute left in the first half. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Pass to Bielitsa. And here is Poole. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Maverick.
Number 28.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Wiseman the pass to Curry. Back to Wiseman. Outside for Curry. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, Steph Curry at his best right there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Maverick. He's got 6 to the paint. And the dunk by Lamb.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Curry with it. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. Beyond the arc. And so it's Sacramento looking. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different.
Warriors
go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. That too comes in for Marvin Bagley. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Barnes. The Mavericks subbed in for Halliburton. Different look here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Wiseman. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Green. Kuminga's come in for Klay Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. The pass to Maverick. Again, the miss by the Kings. And it's Porter with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Porter is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward position. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Mitchell, he's checked in for Matt.
Warriors
go for a different look here. Lenz checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Harkless comes in for Buddy Hield. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Mitchell. The Mavericks subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Different look here for the Warriors. Wiseman's checked in for Bielitsa. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Porter. Stephen Curry is subbed in for Andrew Wiggins.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Kings.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for De'Aaron Fox.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
We've got Medu. Terrence Davis is out there with Maverick. Then there's Mo Harkless. And it's Len in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The shot's good for Maverick. An MP, a player who gained fame early in his life, Greg, was a bit of a social media star, though, during high school. I remember watching his stuff.
MP has been posting clips of him playing since his high school days. He has a huge social media presence because of it. But some front offices question if it impacts his dedication to the game.
Maverick passes to Harkless. Here's Maverick. And that one is stuffed right through.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Iguodala's drive. That one misses. Here's Maverick driving to the basket. And he makes good on the layup.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. That can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.
Told him that I would be classy from all up.
Welcome to 2K TV. Charles Oakley, so excited to have you on today. Now, we talked to a lot of former players, and I'm interested to hear your take on this, but what do you think about NBA 2K and the progression that it's made from being a video game to now really being ingrained in basketball culture?
I think it's great. So if the kids can, like go back and pick their own team.
Another bright and sunny day here in the desert, Phoenix, Arizona. Thankfully, we're inside today. Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the end. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian.
And that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. Fox and Halliburton are the guard set. Barnes and Bagley in it forward together. And it's Thompson in at the 5. And for Phoenix...
In for the Kings.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to play. You have to challenge the defense to keep up with you.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Saric comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Nader. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Here's Payne. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Maverick. To the inside. Mitchell misses. Outside Booker. And here's Payne. The teardrop. And Holmes pulls it down. Sacramento has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Maverick. Offensive rebound, Kings. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Kaminsky, he's checked in for McGee. The Kings also with a sub. Metu's checked in. Maverick. Pass to Metu. Here's Maverick. Booker defending. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Maverick. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Saric. Right wing. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Saric.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And Sacramento shooting around 40% early on here. Here's Maverick. Booker defending. Here's Maverick. Nails it from 3. 6 points for him.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Saric, the pass to Payne. Looking to end the drought. And the shot no good. A bit short.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Now here's Booker, guarded closely. And counted from 19 feet away.
Well, just such a crafty offensive talent. Devin Booker working the mid-range. What doesn't he do?
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Kings ahead. And he's always been a coach on the floor.
Anything, whether it's...
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Kings here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Payne and Booker, the backcourt duo. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Dario Saric. And it's Johnson in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. tipped away. Saric, the pass to Payne. Puts up a three. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
No, there's no doubt. Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions. A part of that is recognizing the spacing, and Booker's so good at finishing on the break.
And the Kings call time here, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to...
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Kings ahead, leading by 17. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great. Sacramento. You were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
On the court for Sacramento. At the 2 and the 3, it's Halliburton and Barnes. Tristan Thompson is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Maverick in at the 1. Booker with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Here's Maverick. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Maverick. They get it again. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Booker against Halliburton. Booker, the pass to Paul. Crowder outside. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Maverick.
2 minutes remaining in the
Back to Thompson.
2 minutes.
Got a piece of it. Here's Nader. .144 left in the third quarter. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Thompson. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Ayton's got 11 points. The Kings have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's Maverick. He's guarded by Paul. And here is Thompson. Here's Maverick. He's got 11. Pocket 4. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Kings now. They grab their own miss. Just 5 to shoot. Bagley finds Barnes. Here's Maverick. Launches it. And another shot. Shot's blocked.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Here's Maverick. There's the drive, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
At the line for the Kings, number 28.
First one falls for him. And the Suns will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Saric comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Nader. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Lynn's checked in for Thompson. Holmes comes in for Bagley. Heald's checked in for Barnes. And Fox is subbed in for Halliburton.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
11 feet out. Rebound by the Kings.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Maverick. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Outside Booker. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. Up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Call off the Dogs. They've been completely dominant. We're headed for a blowout. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for...
Changes for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Payne. And it's Kaminsky in for Booker.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Kings.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for De'Aaron Fox.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Frank Kaminsky is out there with Johnson. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Saric in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to Harkless. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Metu. Up top, Davis. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. The shot by Maverick, no good. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team.
Okay.
How are you doing?
You know, I'm super excited.
Great.
I got these. Okay, well, it's nice to meet you. Look, I got these ideas.
I'm gonna stop you there. No time for chit chat.
Okay.
I am putting out infernos, burning embers, and a couple fires where I'm the only one who smells smoke.
Wow.
I'm literally in 3 meetings right now. I sleep in my office twice a week. My kids' birthday invitations are press releases, and I craft players' social media posts in my dreams.
Okay, so what do you need from me?
Don't interrupt, but that's a great question.
That was a nice question.
Have you ever heard of the fable of the 4 oxen and a lion?
I'm afraid I haven't.
Well, I don't have the time to tell it, so I'll give you the gist. Actually, no time for that. Only have time for the moral. United we stand, divided we fall. Imagine that, but with oxen.
Inspiring.
You and Coach aren't getting along.
I mean, it's clear that I'm not his first choice. You know what I'm saying? And I can be a huge asset to this team.
I don't care if you and Coach are sitting by the campfire singing Kumbaya. What I care about is what the public feels about your relationship. So, I need you to do an interview with John Luck where you sit down and you explain that everything is copacetic.
Yeah, but
clearly.
that's not the truth, though.
Perception is reality. Nobody likes a boat rocker, especially me.
Okay.
Sit down with John Luck. Say what needs to be said so we can all move on. You go back to basketball and I'll go back to dreaming of someday being able to sit down for a meal instead of scarfing down a shawarma wrap in the elevator.
The shawarma wrap. You didn't find that funny. I got it. Okay, I got it.
You're welcome to stay, but I'll be ignoring you from here on out.
Okay, well, thank you. You're ignoring me, okay? You have a great day, Miss Hanover. She is a nut basket.
Told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interface.
That way, I love it.
Do you play NBA 2K?
Yes, I played it, and not good at it, but you know, a lot of people do it for different things, for therapy, to relax, and just, you know, just to see, because somebody tell you, I had you last night, and you just got 20 in and whatever, so you gotta remember what they said and go play it. But they a lot better than me. I'm still, you know.
We're the land of the free and the home of the...
It's NBA basketball on 2K Payday.
Kevin, thank you. Brandon Ingram isn't...
Tremendous, David. Thank you for that. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox in the backcourt with Halliburton to his side. Bagley and Holmes sharing the post.
In for the Kings.
For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and leads him.
Fox finds Hield. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Passes it to Maverick. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Here's Fox. Drops in the layup for 2. 8 points for De'Aaron Fox.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Ingram against Thompson. Ingram kicks to center end. Now here's Ingram. T right on him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Number 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ingram. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, He went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Here's Maverick. Drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pelicans leading by 3. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Hart the pass to Hayes, and he banks in the layup.
The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Maverick. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
New Orleans making a switch here. Temple's checked in, and a change for the Kings. Lenz checked in for Medu. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lets it go from 11. And now the Kings fast break. The shot's good for Maverick. Maverick's got 7.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Satoransky with it. Here's Temple. Off target from the baseline.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And that concludes. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Sacramento. Maverick out there with Mitchell. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Hield in at the 3 spot. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. He says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. Some changes for New Orleans. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Williamson comes in for Marshall. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Satoransky. Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Kings. Barnes comes in for Buddy Hield. And so Graham will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 2. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And here are the Pelicans now. Williamson finds Graham. And finished off by Williamson.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Greg, with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid 3-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him.
Here's Maverick. He's got 11. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
For 3.
Maverick's got the lead up to 5 now for Sacramento. Hart kicks to Graham. Williamson against Bagley. And it's Williamson missing.
those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Barnes. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Floats it up for Williamson. Rejected by Len. Maverick passes to Bagley. And there it is for him. And now a 7-point Kings lead.
And at 6'11", Bagley is a huge target. When he runs the floor, it just makes everything easier.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, they came in with a purpose, gave everything they had. It just wasn't quite enough.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Alexander Walker comes in for Garrett Temple. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to... Checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Mavericks checked in for Sacramento. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The talented front court pair is Ingram and Williamson. Josh Hart out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Fox passes to Maverick. Down low. Poked away. And here is Williamson. 10 points for him. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And there's a call on Maverick. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento making some changes. Alex Len comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. Graham surveying the floor. Ingram outside. 4 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Williamson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Maverick. Graham defending. Maverick passes to Len. Here's Maverick. He's got 14. Back to Len. And the dunk by Len.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Out to Ingram. Back to Williamson. Here's Hart. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists in the game.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Maverick passes to Len. Mitchell in the corner. Here's Maverick, defended by Hart, and stolen by Graham. 1:33 left in the third. Clock at 6. Here's Hart. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
So for the a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a double. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you.
How you doing, John?
Hey, all right. Thanks for sitting down with me, MP.
Hey, look, when Miss Hanover sets something up, you show up and you show up on time, okay?
She's going to love to hear you say that, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So now that you've had a chance to get settled, what's it like adjusting in the NBA?
You know, it's been a lot. I feel like I'm starting to get it. And, of course, I had to learn new systems. You know, the NBA offenses and defenses, they're completely different. You know, I'm getting to know my teammates, but we're still growing and get more comfortable with each other. It's going good.
Yeah, it makes sense. And how are things going with Coach?
Oh, Coach and I, we cool. You know, he's had a lot of feedback that I can try to incorporate into my game so I can help this team win, but he's been real insightful for sure.
You got time for any more?
Man, I actually got to run, John, but thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it.
You know what? I'm here whenever, MP. Just let me know.
Yeah, take care, John.
You too, buddy.
I know you follow the NBA right now. What teams are surprising you the most?
Surprise team this year is Memphis, Cleveland, Chicago. Memphis got John Durant. He just taking over the league. You know, he was out for a minute, came back, and they a top 3 team in the West. Chicago was, you know, most of all, first half of the season, they were leading the East.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard. And before we...
Hey, Brian, we've heard...
All right, Alec, good stuff there. Makes a good point. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. At the 2 and the 3, it's Halliburton and Barnes. Inside, it's Bagley and Holmes at the 4 and the 5. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. And for the basketball...
Kings substitution.
Which costume got you the most treats, partner?
Of course. That's easy, B.A. I had the Michael Jackson Thriller jacket. I went as Michael Jackson. I got all the candy, and I threw in a moonwalk as well.
Brown, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Burke. There's the 3. The shot that time not on target. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Sacramento has gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Pass to Maverick. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Count that one.
And B.A., with all the talk that surrounded MP in his playing time, he had at least tried to do the right thing and put an end to any rumors.
Without a doubt, Grant, MP said what his team needed to hear. Still, he remains as a contributor off the bench.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Pass to Maverick. Here's Metu. An easy 2 on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Now Porzingis. Fades. And it's Maverick with a rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Offensive rebound. Here's Thompson. To the left wing. Pass to Hield. 5 to shoot. Here's Maverick. Fires in the triple. 5 points in the game.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
To the middle. And Brown with the stuff.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Thompson left side. Pass to Maverick. Here's Metu. Hield from outside. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and
a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And Kristaps Porzingis, an all-star in 2018, he talked about his summertime work to get back to that level.
Just getting in that weight room and living in it.
And Grant, you see the work he's put in to strengthen his frame.
I mean, he really has, B.A. At 7'3", tremendous length. Putting on that suit of armor, so to speak, can help him withstand the rigors of this game.
Alex Len.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Taking a look at Sacramento, Tristan Thompson is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Alex Len, then there's Mitchell, and it's Maverick in at the shooting guard position.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Hardaway on the wing, from outside the arc. He buries it from 3. Hardaway's got 6.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Maverick. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first. Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Burke comes in for Brunson. And so he makes both from the line.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player. But great IQ and hard work has paid off.
And he's able to get it back. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Sacramento has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And Halliburton, the bucket, on the assist by Barnes. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Sacramento.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
The other thing they've done is immediately get out on the fast break. They're definitely getting some points that way.
Finney-Smith. Halliburton with some nice D. And 2 national titles in Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
Pass to Hardaway. This one for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Maverick. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts. And Mobile One has announced that they'll be partnering with MP. Both sides seemed ecstatic after getting this deal done.
Yeah, B.A., this is definitely a mutually beneficial official deal. MP continues to build his brand, and Mobile One gets one of the league's brightest young stars.
Pass to Hardaway. They need this. That one is off, and the Kings going the other way now. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game, his second in this quarter.
Here's Maverick, 9 points in the game. Over to the left wing. Pass to Barnes. Howe with a steal. Here's Burke. He takes it in. Out to Kleba. Three-pointer. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Howe doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a value utility player. Knows his role.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Maverick. Pass to Bagley. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Halliburton misses. Now Finney-Smith inside. Here's Burke. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Kings ahead, up 2. And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines, but so a close game sees Sacramento taking this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.
What are your thoughts on how the NBA has progressed from your era to now?
I touch on that a little in my book about how it comes to be a spread offense and a lot of threes. You can see a lot of teams that, you know, the copycat league trying to be like Golden State. But now you're seeing teams like Memphis, Cleveland, to back big guys. You know, Cleveland got 3 7-footers. And you look at last year's championship, Milwaukee Bucks, they had 3 7-footers on the floor. They won a championship. So I think the old school coming back just a little, but not a lot.
Can you give us some more highlights from your book, The Last Enforcer?
Basically, you know, just growing up and how my grandfather was so much of a strong man that I got so much work happened from him. You know, later on my career, you know, in high school and college and NBA, just a lot of good story, the consistency on me, on my whole journey, on the court, off the court, and just energy. Just, it can move you. I mean, it's funny, a lot of good laughs in the book. So it's a book probably never been out like this. There's a lot of books out, but I think my book was like the stories in the book and the consistency of me in the book, showing, you know, my whole life, whatever I've been doing is 90% is in this book.
One of the stories in the book is you kicking Dennis Rodman out of a steakhouse in South Beach. Need to hear more about that.
In the book, I tell you the whole story, but the reason I kicked him out was he was going around eating up a people's plate. My manager called me. I was about 2 blocks away and told me, oh, get over here right away. So I went around there. I looked through the window. He was going around eating up people's plates. So once I saw that, I went in there. I did a beeline straight to him and grabbed him by his chest. I mean, his collar, and just walked him straight out the door and said, see you. Don't want to be you.
Social justice is a big part of the book. Can you describe how that shaped your life?
Well, I mean, my grandfather came up with, he was born in 1906, so as you know, as them days, back in the days that, you know, as blacks, we went through a lot, you know, slavery and all this and all of that. You know, in this day in life, we try not to, you know, go back to them days because we're trying to make every day a better day for everyone and give everybody equal opportunity in every space. And, you know, for us, ball, it was an outlet for a lot of young kids in the neighborhood, football, baseball. It wasn't a goal to make it to the NBA, but I got out. But I thought just come back and make sure my family and friends who I have involved in my life and, you know, just try to do the right things, or especially go back to the inner city. The kids need help, they need hope, and bring energy. People need to see energy in other people so they can get motivated, and that's what I try to do.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV, and make sure you go pick up The Last Enforcer by Charles Oakley.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA.
Thank you, Kevin. Utah's...
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
There are some of the all-time greats playing at the guard spot these days. This is going to be a fun matchup to watch.
Out. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Then for the Kings, Thompson, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Buddy Hield comes in for Halliburton. The Mavericks sub in for De'Aaron Fox. O'Neal misses.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Launches it, and he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Maverick.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Gay. Clarkson passes to Gay. Out to the right wing. There's O'Neal with the three. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Maverick. Lays it up and banks it in. Maverick's got 5 points so far.
And really a nice string of possessions here, but they still got a ways to go.
Clarkson looking for an opening. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, perhaps Whiteside would be my first pick to go for now. You know, size, hops, great radius to catch the ball.
Here's Maverick. And the layup is good. He has 7.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
O'Neal kicks to Gay. They swipe it. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And he'll like slamming it home. An athletic two-guard with skill to get deep inside.
Here's Gay. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes to Clarkson. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Maverick. He's covered by Whiteside. Maverick. And another three for Sacramento.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far, and they're right here.
Here's Clarkson. And so it's Joe Ingles making things happen for Utah. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. And we'll be right back after this. Well, Donovan Mitchell may get the spotlight, but he understands that he rises.
At the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball.
Mitchell is well-liked, has a humility about him, Greg, despite his all-star status.
Hasn't let the endorsements or signature shoe deal go to his head. This guy sees the bigger picture.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Jazz.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the 2nd quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Benson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Mitchell passes to Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
And the Jazz call time here. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
Well, you look at the point.
That concludes the first half. Utah in front, up. And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Joe Ingles getting it done today.
Man, he's been running.
Checked in for the Kings.
Number 28.
3rd quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. On the court right now for the Kings. And Halliburton on the wing. He's joined by Barnes. Bagley and Holmes sharing the post duties. And it's Maverick in at the point guard. Pass to Ingles. Gobert down low. Working on Bagley.
And if he gets looks that plainly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more can you want?
That's the blinding quickness of Conley. You know his father ran track in the Olympics, right? He's especially effective at getting the defense to hit him on the drive.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his all-star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. The Kings trail by 17. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all
over that shot.
The Jazz with another miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Maverick, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Kings have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And the Jazz with some changes. Vincent's checked in, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Joe Ingles. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Lenz checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Tristan Thompson comes in for Bagley. Healds checked in for Barnes. And it's Mitchell in for Halliburton. The offensive rebound. Tries again. Rejected by Len. Mitchell against Mitchell. Here's Maverick. The rebound by the Jazz. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Clarkson with the ball. Now defended by Maverick. Here's Pinson. Utah gets it back. Gobert finds Clarkson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help.
In for the Kings. At the line for the Kings, Marvin Bagley, the third. At the line for 1.
And that one misses.
Well, Bagley's got some deep basketball roots. His grandfather won gold in 1964. And he was the #2 overall pick in the draft.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is...
Told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat like I showed them the aces. No need for the brace. We tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here. I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See, in the...
So basically, my plan is just to shoot a lot of threes.
It's about countering.
I like to reach a lot, foul, do whatever to make you feel me on the sticks.
I'm Chandler Gregg, and I am going to win the 250K tournament.
Now that's the kind of confidence that you need to win this tournament.
Game day 4 is here. It's the last chance for people to qualify for the My Team Unlimited tournament. And to talk about it today is Brian, My Team correspondent, to talk about qualifiers and what we can expect to see today.
Thanks, Alexis. It's an exciting time in My Team, so it's great to be on with you guys.
I always love the My Team qualifying days, and here we are, the last qualifying day for players to get into the tournament. But this year, there's a special twist. You can actually qualify on both gens, and the reigning champion, Ty Debo, has done just that. Brian, what other players are qualifying on both gens?
Well, so yeah, Chris, we do have Ty Debo, and then we also have Grussie, who played in the tournament last season. But one person that I've been keeping my eye on is Giants fan, who is a relatively newcomer onto the My Team scene, but they've qualified for the tournament on both consoles. Really excited to see what they can do in the tournament.
we've been catching up with most of all the qualifiers. And the thing that comes to mind is there's not only pro players that are competing, but people new to my team as well. Do you think there's an added layer of pressure for the new players coming in and seeing some of these veteran players that they might go up against in the tournament?
Definitely, Chris, but at the same time, I think the My Team tournament is a great chance to create new stars. One person I'm looking at specifically is I'm Just Isaac, who finished in 5th place in game day number 3. So they're probably
A beautiful view of the Tower Bridge here in Sacktown, the site of our entertainment tonight. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Allie, take it away.
Brian, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ 3-guard lineups to great effect, trading some size for skill. We'll see if the trend continues, but guys, for now, it seems that even if there's only one ball, having multiple ball handlers can be very effective.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4. It's Graham and Alexander Walker at the 1 and the 2. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Kings, Fox and Halliburton are the guard set. Inside, it's Bagley and Holmes at the 4 and the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And every year, Grant, the officials seem to emphasize a different rule. You think it takes long for players to adjust?
You know, BA, it depends on the rule and how strict they will call it. Things like the rip-through, hand-checking, those type of rules, they take some time to adjust.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Pelicans will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Hernan Gomez. Marshall comes in for Zion Williamson. Hart's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Satoransky in for Graham.
De'Aaron Fox just continues in the offseason, BA, to explore where it is he can get just a little bit better. That's going to be tough on defenses this season.
Now here's Satoransky. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
Pass to Marshall. Clock at 6. Shoots over Thompson. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. And the improvement we've seen from Fox, it's across the board, Brent. It's not just about scoring.
And that's the kind of growth that you like to see. So playmaking, a little bit more defense. And then I think for this ball club, looking for a leader. De'Aaron Fox would love to be that.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Hayes. Outside Ingram. Shoots over Thompson. And it's Maverick with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. 5th team foul.
And he drops it first. And some changes here for the Kings. Lynn's checked in for Thompson. Metu comes in for Bagley. And Mitchell's subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And a change for the Pelicans. Temple's checked in. Here's Temple. Pass to Satoransky. Now here's Hart. The 3-ball. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
To the paint. Shot's good by Metu.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Satoransky, that won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Sacramento has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And they're able to recover. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Hield from deep. Rebounded by Temple. Outside Hart. Saturansky outside. From 11 feet away. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for Sacramento. He made a big impact. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Kings really take control here.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
And defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got Buddy Hield. Alex Len is out there with Chimezie Metu. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Maverick in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. A nice shot by Mitchell.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Saturansky outside. Pass to Temple. And here's Hart. 3-pointer. And Metu pulls it down.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Now here's Mitchell. He's covered by Hart. Here's Maverick. And they'll get another chance. And the basket by Hield.
And these quick hitting plays are great for a quick set shooter. Hield scoring.
And the Pelicans shooting only 31% in the game. You know, when Buddy Hield came into the league, he joined a select list of current and former NBA players that hail from the Bahamas. It's not a long list, but it's longer than you might think.
And what's incredible is Buddy did a fantastic job for the relief effort in the Bahamas after the devastating hurricane in 2017. His work to raise funds and resources for the people who were affected was so important to that entire nation.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Marshall. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Temple. And Graham subbed in for Saturansky.
Well, nice to see Hield on the runway right there, taking flight.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Williamson. Back to Graham. Oh, no good! Unable to win this run. Here's Maverick. Graham covering.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world.
And so it's Sacramento. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters. A lot of times, left-handers are trickier to defend, but some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, BA, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or 2 before you realize this guy's a lefty.
So for the Pelicans right now, it's an all-Duke forward pair. Ingram the 3, Zion the 4. It's Graham and Alexander Walker at the 1 and the 2. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 5 spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ingram. Nice form on the 20-footer. Ingram's got 12.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
To the middle. Here's Metu. No luck on that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Out of bounds, it'll be Pelicans ball. Hield's checked in for Metu. Hayes is checked in for the Pelicans. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Down low. Outside for Ingram. Graham for 3. And again, New Orleans, no good.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And HP getting way up that time.
The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Hayes. Now Ingram.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Drives to the hoop. Halliburton with some nice D. Sacramento has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Maverick. It doesn't go for him. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Outside Graham. Pass to Williamson. Right side Ingram. Back to Williamson. Here's Alexander Walker. 9 points in the game. Hits a three-pointer.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Here's Maverick. Graham covering. The shot by Maverick, no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. To the inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
BA, how would you like your workout partner in the Bahamas to be WNBA All-Star John?
This is for New Orleans. Williamson's checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for Marshall. And it's Alexander Walker in for Temple. Hey, Hield and Jones were big-time prospects out of college. So they made a bet on who'd be the higher draft pick.
And the classic thing is that neither of them won the bet. They both went 6th in their respective 2016 drafts.
We've got Chimezie Metu. He's out there with Alex Len. And it's Davis in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. It's deflected.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
Pass to Maverick.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And he's going for the oop here. A minute 53 left in the game. Out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
New Orleans making some changes. Gabriel, he's checked in for Hart. Jones comes in for Alexander Walker. And Lewis is subbed in for Sadaransky. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Ingram, the pass to Williamson. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Pass to Maverick. On the wing, Davis. Here's Maverick. To the wing on the left. The baseline J is on the way. Lynn can't hit. New Orleans has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the 4th.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Kings.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for De'Aaron Fox.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to Lewis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Here's Maverick. Lets it go from 11. That one's wide left. And here's Jones. Now here's Williamson. Back to Jones. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
Told him that I would be.
I would like to rematch Jomar. Last year I was up 13 in the third quarter. He came back and won. He had that dog mentality in him as well. So I definitely want my rematch against him. I feel like it'll go different this time.
Yeah, I wonder if that rematch is going to happen with Swaggy and Jomar, because we've seen a lot of big names, but we have not seen Jomar.
Yeah, it sounds like Swaggy really wants a rematch. But yeah, Jomar has been noticeably absent from the qualifying list. And again, this is our champion from 2 years ago. I think he's too good.
This is an aerial view of our location today, Sacramento, the capital of California. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you. GA, it's all you.
Kevin, thank you.
David, he is the total package. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And
substitution
tonight, don't play. You might miss something.
Yeah, you got to keep your head up and be alert if you're watching this game, because they're going to get it up and down so fast and so often. Execution on the fast break will probably determine what happens in the outcome in this one.
And you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. Pass to Len. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Kings?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And what makes Book 9 so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
And so he hits both. Sacramento with the ball. Here's Maverick. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Last game for the Charlotte Hornets. It was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Pass to McDaniels. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. The shot's good from Halliburton.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
There's the pass to Washington. Back to Smith. Charlotte moving the ball around. Now here's Bouknight. He's covered by Halliburton. And it's in there.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Maverick. We saw him with 10 points last game. He kicks the lane. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Maverick. Thompson. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Kings ahead. They finish off the first quarter with a tremendous 17-4 run. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And an unlucky history of injuries for Gordon Hayward. And he understands you got to take the long-term perspective, deciding when to return.
There's certain times where it's not our decision to not play. There are certain times where guys want to play, and the coaching staff and the training staff feels like it's in the team's best interest to not play. You know, there's certain injuries you really can't play with.
The great teams are more sophisticated than ever when it comes to injury prevention.
And training staffs are now expected to anticipate risks. So at times they'll know before the player does that there's a concern.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Sacramento. And Halliburton on the wing. He's joined by Barnes. Thompson is out there with Medu, and it's Maverick in at the one. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Mavericks got the lead up to 8 now for the Kings. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bouknight passes to Washington. Three-pointer. And the Hornets miss again.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
The Kings have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. That's good for Maverick. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Here's Hayward. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists tonight.
And Rozier is seeing the floor that well makes everything easier for him and his team.
Pass to Memphis. From deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
An interconference matchup. They face these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
2 teams in the bottom of the East and West, as you said. These regular season victories count for more. Both hungry for a win tonight.
Sacramento leading by 6. To the middle. Here's Maverick. He can't hit that time. Now Charlotte takes it the other way.
Boy, what a rookie season for LaMelo Ball. He was the 3rd overall pick and saw immediate action for the Hornets. And in my mind, Kevin, I thought he was the clear rookie of the year front runner early.
Passes it to Nate. Fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Maverick's got 9 points.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And Ball began his rookie season coming off the bench, but eventually they had to find a way to start it.
Yeah, clearly, Greg, he needed to be in the starting lineup, and he actually started until the wrist injury. He showed that he was an elite rookie. This team has a great future with him running the point guard spot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ball against Fox. Ball to pass to Rozier. Can't cash in from close range.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Sacramento making some. So it's Sacramento up by a duck. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though. Checked in for Sacramento. The Hornets also with a sub. Washington's checked in for Plumlee. Washington with it. Holmes on him. Washington kicks to Rozier. Charity stripe shot. And the Hornets miss again.
The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Bridges and Washington are manning the post positions. And Booknight on the wing. He's joined by Hayward. And it's Rozier in at the point guard.
Pushing hard, Rozier able to catch the defense off guard that time. His speed, the difference.
Kings leading now by 17. Outside, Fox. That's a 2 from Hield. No good off the front iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Booknight passes to Rozier. Now here's Booknight. Washington kicks to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. No one near him. Count that one. Washington's got 10 points in the game.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Now the pass to Hield. Sacramento moving it around. Maverick. A new 14 for the Kings. Holmes good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Booknight passes to Washington. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Well, you know, I think Washington's ability to play inside and outside is going to keep him around the league for a long time. I think he's actually got stardom in his future.
And some changes here for the Kings. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Alex Len comes in for Bagley. And Halliburton subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. McDaniels checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Rozier. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And he gets it back. Booknight with the bucket. Kings leading now by 15. Here's Maverick. He's got 13. Pass to Thompson. Stolen by McDaniels. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. It's deflected. 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. And to get open his line. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
Guys have done a nice job of drawing countless fouls in this game, and as a result, they've gotten a ton of points at the line.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
And the Kings making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Plumlee's checked in. Over to the left wing. Maverick passes to Thompson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, this has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Harrison's boss, he's checked in for Maverick. Terry Rozier's checked in for the Hornets. On the free throw. It's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat like I showed them the aces. No need for the brace, we tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. What changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here. I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See, in the crop top, when the block got telekinesis. Everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landed. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly.
Brian, how important are the cards that you use? We already know that there's going to be high-octane offenses and a lot of really good defenses. How important is it to know your cards?
It's going to be really important, Chris. There's a few cards I'm looking at for this final game day that can really get some points and everything else. Lonzo Ball, Galaxy Opal just dropped in limited edition 3-packs recently. And then just my personal favorite, the Galaxy Opal Klay Thompson card from Signature Series 4-packs is amazing.
And remember that All-Star pack just dropped.
And let's go.
Thanks, Brian.
Well, wouldn't that be something? So a look at the starters for the Pacers. On the wing, Levert and Warren. Sabonis and Turner work together inside. And it's Brogdon in at the point. And for the Kings, after 2 and the 3. Teams wait before worrying about their record.
Well, it's simple, B.A. If you have a bad record, you should always be worried. But most GMs don't think about making changes until about the halfway mark.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Brissett's checked in for Sabonis. Craig comes in for Warren. Lamb's checked in for LeVert. And it's McConnell in for Brogdon.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Down low with a 9-footer. Shot's good by Thompson.
Well, you know that Thompson's feeling it when he's pulling up immediately after catching the pass.
1:04 left now in the first quarter. Mitchell against McConnell. Pass to Lamb. Back to McConnell. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. McConnell's gotten his second bucket on the night. The Kings trailing. Mitchell with the ball. Here's Maverick. To the paint. Here's Lynn. And a nice finish on the layup.
What I'm already seeing out of Alex Lynn, more aggression than when he first entered the league.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Lamb. We've got 13 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Brissett. McConnell with it. Launches a three. That one no good. And so lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. The Pacers out in front. They lead. And the 6'1" guard, undrafted out of Arizona.
It's all about just reading the way.
Brandy's always lurking.
Yeah, and that anticipation, in part, a product of his great IQ. His father's a highly successful college coach, and believe you me, it helps.
Number 28.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. O'Shea Brissett out there with Miles Turner. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Lamb in at the 2 spot. Pass to Maverick. Back to Mitchell. Out to Heel. Takes the three. Lamb grabs the miss. Indiana leading. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Turner. Outside for Lamb. Here's the three. Gets the three to fall. Lamb's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate. You have to respect the impact Miles Turner has on the defensive end of the floor. He's led the league in blocks, and that is no easy task in an NBA full of aggressive defenders.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And I think you have to attribute Turner's defensive prowess to more than just his physical gifts.
Oh, my goodness, no question. It's his awareness, right? There is a talent to anticipating shooters and when they want to release them.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Pacers. They lead by 5. We've got... Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting... Both teams making some changes here.
Shooting for Sacramento, Rashawn Holmes. 1 shot.
Indiana's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Barnes and Bagley in it forward together. Then it's Rashawn Holmes. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Maverick in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Barnes finds Holmes. Here's Maverick for the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Kings lead by 1.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to LeVert. And here's Sabonis to the middle. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
Barnes against Warren. Here's Maverick. Doesn't go that time. Sabonis with some nice D. LeVert goes against Barnes. LeVert passes to Sabonis. LeVert outside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Warren's shot is good.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Pass to Holmes. Warren with the rebound. Warren's got 4 rebounds now. Indiana has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. LeVert passes to Turner. Second chance effort. Got a piece of it. Here's Maverick from downtown. And they recover it. Misses off the left iron.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
You're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
McConnell outside. It's tipped.
Well, for a big guy so light on his feet, Len rising into the air with ease.
The shot by Maverick, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's Lamb. Uses the glass on the layup. Lamb's got 10 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Maverick. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
McConnell passes to Lamb. Back to McConnell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
TJ McConnell, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Halliburton's checked in for Mitchell. So he gets them both. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Maverick. He's got 9. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Warren against Hield. Warren, the pass to Lamb. Jacks up a three. And the miss. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the Pacers. They lead by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
It's the fourth quarter.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got O'Shea Brissett. Jeremy Lamb is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Warren in at the 3. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Out left to the wing. Here's Maverick. He's marked by McConnell. And there's the lob. Clock at 6. To tie it up. The shot by Maverick, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Lamb on the take. Gets stolen by Heel. Halliburton, the pass to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Pass to Turner. Outside Warren. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Turner finds Warren. Shoots over Thompson. And it's Warren missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
The shot by Maverick, no good. Indiana leading. Warren, the pass to McConnell. Takes it inside. Off target at the rim.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Pass to Heel. To the right side. To take the lead. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his 5th.
It's on T.J. Warren. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And the Pacers call time here.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, get loud for your nine.
Fields checked in for the Kings. And so it's Indiana winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
On, Coach.
MP, how you feeling? You getting a little more settled in?
Yeah, I feel good. You know, I feel like I'm getting to know everything. I'm learning the playbook, the city. Just a lot to take in at first.
Yeah, it sure is. Listen, I don't want you to get discouraged, but we are not ready to put in the starting lineup yet.
When you say we, do you mean coach?
I mean we. I mean the whole coaching staff.
And what about Mr. Leslie?
Including Hart. Look, remember when we talked at the beginning of the season and I laid out what was expected of you?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, well, do you think you've hit those goals adequately?
But you can't keep track of everything that's in the score box.
Look, I know you're upset, MP, okay? But you got to be honest with yourself. Well, you got work to do. I don't think it's a controversial statement.
Yeah, I know. I'm improving. I can do that. I just
you
need...
got people that believe in you here. So you just got to keep grinding. Okay, keep improving, force the issue, get in that starting lineup. Okay, if you get good enough, they're not going to be able to stick you on the bench anymore.
Yeah, look, I can do that. I want to be here, all right? And I'm going to do whatever I got to do to make this work. I'm going to make it work.
All right, good. That's what I want to hear. Look, I got a coach's meeting to go to. I'll see you at practice, okay? Hey, keep your head up. Okay, get your whole career ahead of you here.
Yeah, thanks, Coach.
TV fans, I'm Kyle Speller, PA announcer for the Denver Nuggets, and I'm back this week to help you award 100,000 VC to your top play of Season 4. Let's see whose hunt for glory is rewarded by your vote right now.
Sacramento, California. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone, with Chris Webber. And hey, Dave.
Thank you very much.
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Nader in at the 3, the small forward. And for Sacramento, and Halliburton on the wing. And these teams.
Suns
in the NBA on the court before our eyes tonight.
You're right about that, Kevin. And I love seeing great young players develop their game. It's a lot of room to grow for these young teams and players.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Nader. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. McGee, the pass to Saric, stolen by Thompson. Here's Maverick, guarded by McGee. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Clock at 6. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the back.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns.
Suns substitution. Frank Kaminsky.
Payne looking around, pass to Booker. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Payne kicks to Booker. Over Thompson. No good from Booker.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Here's Maverick. Sinks the triple.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy didn't shoot with the best of. But it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
29 seconds left in the first. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Thompson. Kicks it out to Booker. Over Len. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Booker's got his second basket.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor. And that's a quality all great scorers have.
Here's Hield. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, he's evolving into a more well-rounded scorer. Hield really showing his toughness right there, finishing off these types of shots.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Kings lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And to begin his career, Devin Booker labored through half a decade of losing in Phoenix. And he opened up about what it means now to be on the other side.
what I've been waiting in competitive basketball, night in and night out. Keep my head down, staying locked in and seeing tunnel vision, trying to play the right way through it all. Keep winning basketball games, and we have the culture and the foundation around here to make it happen.
You really do. Great to see his patience rewarded.
And so often, young players on losing teams can go astray. Credit Booker for staying solid through the adversity.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. If you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Backcourt pair, Payne at the point with Booker beside him. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Saric in at center. Payne passes to Booker. Land against Saric. Here's Payne. Got it. Good job in the low post. Payne's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Phoenix. Mitchell passes to Medu. Back to Mitchell. Here's Maverick. Last game we saw him score 13. Hits it from three-point range. Maverick's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched. The score reflects that.
Booker with no one around, trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Passes to Maverick. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
That's too good a look to get them from behind the arc.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserve.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Alex Len. Marvin Bagley comes in for Metu. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Hield. And Halliburton subbed in for Mitchell. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. Crowder comes in for Kaminsky. Abdul Nader, he's checked in for Johnson. And Chris Paul subbed in for Payne. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by the Kings. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Count it, good. Now it's a 7-point Sacramento lead.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Paul outside. Booker outside. Back to Paul. They need this. Here he goes. Rebound by the Kings. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And those are the games that really hurt. I mean, they're playing well, the effort's
So it's Sacramento with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We come back right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even. So checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And the Suns also making a change. Payne, he's checked in for Paul. Barnes passes to Bagley. Here's Maverick. He's got 11. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. And Halliburton on the wing. He's joined by Barnes. Bagley and Holmes sharing the post duties. And it's Maverick in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alton.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. As Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Into the lane. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. Back to Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. And finishes the outside Crowder. 144 left to play in the third. Payne finds Ayton. Crowder against Holmes. And Ayton throws it down.
Some great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
I like that pick player. You can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Payne passes to Booker. Ayton in the corner. Here's Nader. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And the rejection by Holmes. To the inside. Shoots a fader, and it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Holmes. Holmes got the assist tonight. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Payne dishes to Booker. The pass to Nader. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Over Halliburton. That one off the back iron and out.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Here's Maverick. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 10-point lead. So Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Defensively, we're playing without balance. We're coming in with sandwich rebounding. That's it. That's what we do again until the next timeout. Simple game. Simple game.
Well, he's asking clearly here, GA, for an all-out effort from his team. But I think you can tell he likes what he's seeing.
I mean, they are playing with heart. Coach sounds thrilled in terms of their defensive effort.
Devin Booker. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Wing pairing, it's Booker with Johnson. JaVale McGee is out there with Dario Saric, and it's Paul in at the guard position. Here's Maverick, and good. The friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Kings lead by 9. Fox against Paul. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Maverick. The rebound by Johnson.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Pass to Paul. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Saric on the follow.
Saric is such a great player on the offensive end. I mean, he's showing how determined he is to snag the second chance opportunity.
Here's Maverick, defended by Booker. Here's Maverick. Offensive rebound. Thompson with the bucket.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Suns trail by 9. Out to the right wing. McGee against Len. Here's Saric, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points for Dario Saric.
You got to respect the interior game of Saric. I mean, he's solid at using his size to his advantage down there.
Back to Fox. No good that time, so Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Booker. McGee trying to break free. To the paint, pushing it up. It's good. Mavericks got 4 this quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Kings?
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
The Kings with the time lines, Chris Paul, you better have your hands ready. If you're open, he'll find you, or you're going to get hit in the head.
Timeout called by the Kings. And now, picking up the win, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave him that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.